welcome to the 5th Annual Freshman Festival. My name is Rebecca Rasmussen, and I am the choral chair for the South Dakota Music Educators Association. We have gathered around 80 freshman students from across the state to allow them to be the leaders of the choir today. Please silence your cell phones. Thank you to all the teachers that have students here. I'm pretty sure they're not getting paid anything extra to prepare these students for this concert. They do it because they know it will benefit their kids and their program. Thank you also to the parents for supporting your young singer. This is just the beginning of doors that will open to your student through music. Can we have a round of applause for the teachers and the parents? This event is being live streamed, so if you want to shoot a quick text off to family and friends that couldn't be here, it is on the Mitchell Kernel YouTube channel. Thank you to the Mitchell High School Performing Arts Center and Mr. Bill Parks. What a fantastic facility that they share with SDMEA for a couple of our events throughout the year. There will be opportunities to take pictures of your students after the performance. And now, our amazing accompanist for Freshman Festival is Erin Desmond from Dakota Wesleyan University. Please read about her in your program, but I can tell you she can play anything on the piano. She is just incredible, and we are so lucky to have her playing the piano today. A round of applause for Erin. She comes out. Or not. And our guest director is Dr. Clinton Desmond, also from Dakota Wesleyan University. Please read about his accomplishments in the program, too. He brings such fresh energy and enthusiasm to the rehearsal and shares that with the students. He has planned a colorful program today. I'm loving these songs, and I know the students are too. I present to you Dr. Desmond and the 2023 Freshman Festival Choir.
Well, thank you, everyone. It's wonderful to be here. We had a wonderful day today, rehearsing lots and making music and memories and having a good time. So as you heard, this program is a colorful program. I like to choose programs that have some kind of theme, and last spring, Dakota Wesleyan did a color-themed concert. So the choir did all songs that were colors. And so I thought that was and the students really loved that one, so I wanted to do it again with some different songs. Actually, there was one carryover. It's the Woodsmoke and Oranges. We did that with Wesleyan as well. So each song has something to do with colors. The first one is sort of our introduction. It's called De Colores. It's a Spanish folk song, and it's the text is what we call macaronic. There's a $25 word there for you. It's basically when there are two languages in one song, it's called macaronic. And has nothing to do with macaroni, but has to do with two languages. So our first song, De Colores. Enjoy.
Colores,
Our next song will feature the tenors and basses of the choir. The song is called El Dorado, and so in case you don't know what the connection is to color, El Dorado is the lost city of gold. And so the story that the tenors and basses are going to sing has to do with trying to find the lost land of gold. And so they're a gallant knight searching and searching in vain to find that city of hidden treasure. Okay, this next song, as I said, we did this actually at Dakota Wesley, and it's a really cool song. It's called Woodsmoke and Oranges. It's a Canadian folk song that was made popular by kind of a Canadian folk group, sort of like Peter, Paul and Mary or Crosby, Stills and Nash. But a new version of that came out a couple of years ago, set for choir. And it's really interesting because we've got some percussion instruments here, and we've got a special Call of the Loon that one of our students is going to perform. But the song really talks about longing for returning to home. So no matter where you live, in this case it talks about land kind of in Ontario, just north of like Minnesota and Wisconsin, kind of along the ocean there, along the lake there. But it's got lots and lots of great references to mountains, or not mountains, because there's no mountains there, but hills, valleys, waterways, waves, and trees, and animals, and all these natural things that you're going to hear. It's just a really cool song, and so I hope you enjoy it. It's Woodsmoke and Oranges. It was my friend Harley there on the loon call. It's not as easy as it looks. We held some auditions, and everyone thought they could do it, and then when it came down to it, he could really do it consecutively and consistently. So thanks to me to that. It's a really cool moment, too. We took that on tour last year with our chamber choir, and I never prepped people about it, and it was just seeing audiences' faces when they hear that loon call. At first, they think it was a mistake, and then, of course, later they'd be like, oh, that's really cool. So if you get a chance to go back and check out the live stream and listen to it again, it's really a cool effect. Our next song features the sopranos and altos of the ensemble, and this is a mashup, so it's two different songs. So it's two different Cowboy songs, the Red River Valley and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. So two colors, yellow and red. And for our last number, we've got the blues, the Rainy Day Blues. So this is a traditional blues song, really toe-tapping and catchy. So I just want to thank all these students up here for being wonderful to work with all day. We sure had a lot of fun. It was a long day, but I think a productive day. I want to thank all the teachers that brought students here who really, really prepared these students well. I always say it's kind of scary to do these kind of festivals because you never know if you're going to walk in, are they going to really know the music? Or are you going to spend the whole day learning the music as fast as you can? I've done both of those, and it was great because I walked in, and from the very first song, I was like, okay, they know the music. So the teachers really did a great job of preparing these students, and then they also brought these students to this event. So thanks again to the teachers, and of course to the parents and the family members and the friends that came out to hear this. So thank you. It's great to see so many young people singing, and especially in my profession, because I need these students to come to Wesleyan, and all college choir directors need students to go to Wesleyan, so it's great to see that the future is still singing, and we can always use more of it. So encourage folks to sing, encourage these folks to sing, to continue on doing it all 4 years of high school and in college, no matter where you go. Of course, you know, Wesleyan would be great, but if you don't go to Wesleyan, any school you can keep singing. You don't have to be a music major or minor, and at most universities, except for maybe like the top universities, like the top music programs, you can get scholarships to sing. And that's something that a lot of people don't know. Everyone thinks like, we have to get an athletic scholarship, we have to get an academic scholarship. You can get a music scholarship and not be a music major or minor. So that's one thing I always like to tell people about, because you know, if your student is musical or theatrical, you can get music and theater scholarships and not necessarily go into that as a profession. So I like to proclaim that to everybody, that this is something you can do for the rest of your life. You may not be able to play football when you're 70, and you may not be able to play tennis or golf or whatever when you're older, but you can always make music, you can always sing. So keep singing, keep encouraging it, and thanks so much for coming. This is our last song, Rainy Day Blues.